Hello everybody, WJS Gamer 20 here. Welcome back to more of the Mario Party 9 playthrough. We've covered every board in party mode now, so now we are going to take a look at the Minigames Mode. So Minigames Mode just has 7 different modes here that are just like, don't really, they're not like the boards in the game. So you have free play, step it up, garden battle, choice challenge, high rollers, time attack, and boss rush. You do have to unlock boss rush by beating story mode, and then once you beat story mode, you can unlock it for 500 party points. And everything else you don't have to unlock. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be saving this for last, because that's what I did when I did Wii Party, was I saved the free play for last. The reason being is just because, we actually have a lot of mini games to do, and I just feel like it's best if I save this for another video. So yeah, we're gonna show that once we've covered all these other modes. So let's go ahead and start with Step It Up. Be the first player to win a certain number of mini games to become the champion. So it's basically just a mode you see in every Mario Party. It's the... Is it, called the best of? I don't know. It's a mode you see in every Mario Party where you have to win a certain number of minigames. Just like, minigame, Battle Bridge from 6, Volcano Peril from Mario Party 7, Crown Showdown from Mario Party 8, and minigame battle from Mario Party 5, and that's really all this is. Once again, go with 3, and I'll just use a character I have not been yet. So I don't think I've been Mario. I'm gonna say Mario for another mode. I have been Luigi, and I've not been these two. Let's use Waluigi, because I did not want to play as these two. And I have been Mario. And we'll just randomly over opponents. Okay, we may as well have a playthrough of this with Peach. Let's add Peach, Yoshi, and Toad, because he's awesome. And we'll go with hard. Actually, I feel like I'm gonna move up to very hard, because, I want things to be a bit more challenging. I'm not gonna go for master, because then it's not worth it, because they're just gonna be absolutely gods. So, it's not worth doing master, it really isn't. I will show it off in a future video, but not really now, because it's just gonna be impossible. Welcome to Step It Up. We don't need to hear the rules, because we know how this works. Okay, then select a minigame type and the number of wins required for a victory. So, you can go up to 7, but I'm just gonna stick with, Actually, should I do 7? No, I'll just do 5. I think 7 might take too long. And we can do free-for-all or 1 versus rivals, which is just 1 versus 3. I'm gonna do both of these, so let's start with, free-for-all. And they pick a random player to choose the minigame. And we first get a minigame we've already seen. This also is good, because, in some of these modes, we'll get to see some minigames we haven't played yet. We've already played this one. Again, I thought I had a strategy for this one, but it turns out I didn't. I don't usually play with very hard computer players. I usually play with just hard, because, they're, middle of the road. I don't like the fact that I'm a very tall character. That's why I like being a medium-sized character, because then, like, it's a bit easier to see, like, where your character is moving. Well, I didn't win that, unfortunately, but it's just because the explosion of a bomb was the reason why. Well, Toad won that, which I'm fine with, because Toad's awesome. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this, because, you know, I have to lose something at least, because I've won all the boards, and I've won, like, I've won, like, pretty much all the mini games, except for, like, a few. But, might not happen in this board. Okay, we have a new mini game, Piranha Prep. I used to call it that, but I think it's Piranha Patch. Gather as many flowers as you can. Pink flowers are worth 1 point and gold flowers are worth 3. Be careful if you lose a point. Be careful, you'll lose a point, not because you'll lose a point for each piranha plant you pick by mistake. You don't pick the piranha plants if you just touch them, like you just saw it there. You don't put them in your little basket. The gold flowers will always be in that little hedge in the middle. And they will, no matter what, always be in the middle. They will never be in the outer section of the map. My strategy is just try and get the ones you can go for, which usually what I always go for, or what I would always do. Doesn't look like I'm gonna win this, which is fine. Especially when Peach got 2 gold flowers, and I got last. See, this is why I only play with hard computer players, because this is how good they are. I think this will be the only time I'll show off very hard, just because it's really difficult. So I get to pick the next minigame. I'm gonna pick one we haven't seen. I messed that up. I meant to go for the one after that, but I didn't. I'm just not good at that wheel. Cause like the next one it was gonna go for, that's the one I was gonna pick, but I didn't time it right, unfortunately. This will be an easy win for me. Not too high. There we go. And yep, end straight away if whoever gets first ends straight away, because there's no point in watching the other people do it. But yeah, the one I was actually going to choose is actually one of my favorite minigames in this game. It's a pretty cool concept, and it's actually used in one of the other modes. Okay, we've played this already, I think. Yeah. I just know that there's a specific minigame we haven't seen, but I just can't seem to get it. I really can't. I bet if I lose this minigame, I bet Yoshi's probably gonna win it, just because he's not won a minigame yet. I bet they're gonna be like gods, and they're gonna last like pretty much till 0 seconds. Like when they keep surviving, it's like they're trying to show you who's boss. That's why they haven't died, is they're trying to show me who's boss. And I bet Yoshi's gonna be the one that wins it, isn't he? Oh wait, maybe not. And look who gets first, the worst possible player. Doesn't even matter, because like, I've at least won one. I really would have liked Toad to win that, but whatever. Of course, you have to put your hand on your heart and put your arm out, because that's what princesses do, I guess. Well, here's one we haven't seen, Magma Mayhem. Keep your balance on the tilting platform while trying to knock any of your players off. Be the last player on the platform to win. This is a mini game where you can just knock out someone straight away, and I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. I might mess it up, but that's fine. Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna do. Toad was just standing there. Well, me and Peach are tied now, which I really don't like. I bet it's gonna be another thing where the person who's in second just gets second non-stop, or gets first, tries to get first, but instead they get second. And yep, Yoshi's not one of minigames, so he's just gonna keep on picking all of them. I don't think we've seen this game yet, upward mobility. No, we haven't. Use the jump blocks to bounce up to the goal high above the clouds. So you just hold it sideways, use the D-pad to move, and you press 2 to jump. So this is a mini game where you just, you don't want to take a break when you're jumping up. You'll see. I freaking hate having hiccups. I don't have hiccups, it's just like, you know, something that's in my throat, I don't know what it is, but whatever. But this is one where you don't want to stop, you just want to keep on going, especially against very hard players, which Yoshi actually almost beat me. I think Yoshi didn't even stop. And you'd expect he would, because he's in last place and he just wants to win one. So all I have to do is win 2 more, and this is probably where they're going to start picking luck-based ones, or I guess I should say RNG ones. Hit or Platter. I think we've played this. I don't know if we have. I think we played it in the first board, actually. In fact, let me just verify. We have Hit or Platter. Hit or Platter. I said Hitter or Platter. Okay, yeah, if you just saw it by that little clip, that was the very first minigame we played in this playthrough, too. I was just thinking it was the first video, and it was. Here's one where the computer players are actually pretty good. They actually will fall off at some point. They won't just be like gods and not fall off. They will. Oh, I got a new record. I don't know if I actually said I might never beat that record. I think I didn't. I did or I didn't. I don't know. Now this is where Yoshi's probably going to start picking all the RNG ones because they know I'm too good, so they need to win by luck. That's exactly why they pick those, and it's going to happen right now, isn't it? Oh, well, I guess not. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. I actually don't know if we've seen this minigame. But just in case we haven't, I'll read the rules. So this is Buddy Bounce. Bounce on the clouds to collect as many balloons as you can. Bounce on the head of another player to reach the higher, more valuable balloons. And you just move sideways and it just jumps for you. You don't need to press any other button. I just cannot remember if we played this game, but if we have, then it's not a very hard game. You just have to bounce and collect the balloons. There'll be the higher ones, which you have to bounce on the head of another player on, so just to get those. And I also just gave Peach a 10. I can't even see Waluigi. Also, how is it possible to bounce that high on the head of someone? It is game logic, but still, that doesn't even make any sense. Well, I got first, or won, on very hard difficulty. And I get a trophy. Now, I've actually found out something about the trophies, so I got a silver trophy. So if you do 3 wins and someone wins the game, there will be no trophy. There'll just be these whittles cheering for you. And if you do 5 wins and you win it, you get a silver trophy. And if you do 7 wins and win it, you'll get a gold trophy. That is kind of interesting, but still, it's just kind of weird. Good work. It looks like the Whittles enjoy watching a competition. Yeah, you think they would, because you can see them right there.